if your Google Merchant Center account is suspended for misrepresentation, website or online store needs improvement, false statement error, medical issues, uh, or any other issue, then you have to watch this video, because in this video I will reveal and discuss an other interesting amazing case study of a client whose Google Merchant Center account was suspended, not the Google ads. In some scenarios, both are account, that Merchant Center account and the shopping ads account both get suspended due to one another. But in this scenario, the only account which was suspended for Merchant Center. And guys, in case if you need such services for GMC restoration, I have done hundreds of case studies, and you can see many of them on my YouTube channel as well. And you can hire me and my team through the link in the description, and we will love to work with you. So now let's move on to the interesting case study where I can show you that the account was being distributed for misrepresentation. Here you can see the approved page, but I'm going to show you the disapproval first, and then I can discuss in detail regarding this case study. So let me show you the original one over here, the data over here, and you can see over here that this was their account. Over here you can see the customer ID as well for the comparison, and over here you can see that the products were not approved. You can see over here that the products were having issues, and if I should tell you another, here you can see that the GMC has misrepresentation error, and the prime country where they were targeting doing GMC Google Merchant Center marketing or Google Shopping Ads marketing is United States of America, US, as you were here. And Google has basically provided with 5 points as usual. Provide transparency about your business identity, model, policies, and how your customers can interact with you. Promote your online reputation, professional design. Provide more information in your merchant center, and follow SEO guidelines. But you know that in reality the details are so different. Over so far, after restoring dozens of hundreds of merchant center, Google ads disapprovals, and Google ad suspension cases, we have come to the conclusion that more than 160 plus step checklists are used to ensure the compliance. But sometimes either there can be another issue as well. Sometimes it's very unpredictable. So which is why me and my team work hard dedicatedly along with the Google to find out the issues and to get it approved. So now let's move on over here. So this was the website, and whenever there is a new key GMC as allotted to us, what we do is we do a thorough review of the website, Google Merchant Center account, Shopify or WordPress internal page, to see shopping policies, privacy policies, how you are shipping, and then looking out for any backlink issue, any content issue, any image issue. Sometimes it's a broker link issue as well. Sometimes there is an issue in the checkout. Sometimes there is an issue on the social media pages. Sometimes you are putting your own personal email over there and a different email over here, or sometimes it's a personal email being used all along the play, all over the place. Sometimes the phone number not working. Sometimes it's an error in calling out. Sometimes there is an placeholder issue in the contact form page. The placeholder is basically a coding issue and a very one of the very common issue over here. So we have to do so many things for the compliance over here. So when we started out sorting out all of these issues, I'm just telling you this was another possible reason as well for the Google Merchant Center suspension. So also sometimes in the checkout what happens is that you are mentioning discounts on multiple products, but whenever you do, you are not able to do it. Whenever you try to add multiple products in your cart, sometimes it's a cart issue, sometimes it's a chat not working, sometimes the track your order page not working. Sometimes there can be 160 plus checklist is over here to get all of these things sorted. So now moving on over here, I'm going to start with audit as well, to tell you the audits which me and my team do it. And after doing the audit, we can shortlist the points which were causing issue, plus a parallel support was being open with the Google to see what the system is showing. Apart from this, we also look for Google Search Console errors, speed issues, or any other possible issue in your website which is causing this suspension. So for the social media, the we suggested some changes on their TikTok page, some Instagram page, and the Instagram page was also being wrongly put. It's a human error, so it can be possible as well. So then we suggested that the social media page has a different name and different spacing and capital letters as compared to the website, and majority of the owners or the website creators do not know, and it's not wrong either in case if they do not know. But in the Google system, it's a very sensitive thing, and they look for every small detail as well. You can see over here that these two also are similar, but both separate social media channels have a different perspective, because the letters used, the spacing used is causing misrepresentation. Here the E is in a small and the P is in a large, but here the EB both are in the large letters. So even this is a very cause of concern. We also found a placeholder issue, and in the contact us page, the phone number was not clickable. The address needed to be clickable, and social Google Map listing needed to be. It's recommended to have a. It's not necessary, but it's always a good idea to have your Google Business Profile listing added. Plus, the tracking page needed to be added. Plus, the country name where you are shipping, and the other countries what needed to be added. So there were a few things. Then there was some unnecessary spacing. Even the spacing can cause, sometimes it's the wrong words. And then the privacy policy needed to be 18 plus. Again, it varies from location to location, and this was done by one of the team who serves the local laws of that state, and then finally suggested in 18 years for that state. uh, Contact us needed to be have a clickable link, and there were some things which needed to be added on the shipping page. We suggested and then the wrong shipping name was also being mentioned. Some return and refund policy pages needed to be added. Terms of service pages needed to correction. You can see over here minor changes. Some product pages needed a correction. And here the guy was doing is that the 15 days return was usually mentioned on the page, but on the return page it is 7 days return. So you can see sometimes we unknowingly do a mistake over here on the website, and on the same return page we are actually mentioning a different return date. So this can cause an issue. For instance, someone wanted to order this one, and whenever they are over here, sometimes it's over here, like you can see over here that there is now no return, because we got the website approved now, and the changes are already done. But I'm just letting you know that this was even an issue, as the Google can even read the images. So this was an image and Google was able to read it, so you can understand. And then some warranty pages changes, some claims, how you can process needed to be changed, and there should be one email rather telling multiple emails. This can also cause misrepresentation. Some in introduction, the website need a clickable link. Also, guys need to understand that your products needed to be high quality products, not copied images. I mean images, the content needed to be unique content. Payment policy needed to be done. Some other GMC settings were also done, because the different return policy on the GMC and the return policy on your website page, both were different. So identically they were running two parallel return page. So that is also a cause of issue. Some plagiarism issues were over there as well. Some dead link found as well, and some Google Search Console was not linked at that moment. So one of the teams suggests that it is not yet linked. And apart from this, now even on 6, the multiple staff did audit, and some they suggested some page speed. You can see over here that page speed is very slow. We needed to add plugins. Dead links, some dead links are over there. Placeholder was over there. So again, some changes. You can see over here that how many changes needed to be done to get it approved. I'm just telling that so many things needed to be done, and then the consent of the client is also required in all of these changes. So this makes it a lot of work. And then after this, after 4 or 5 days, there was another review over here as well. Some doubling over there. Remove this element. Some extra like this, a special character was used, but again this was unknowingly, but this can also cause suspension. So you can see over here some other changes, minor changes, delivery time, shipping time. We were mentioning different thing over there, so we needed a one opinion over there as well. And this is another audit, and I will also tell you the support as well, which was taken. And in this audit, we recommended on social media, we recommended some enhancement over there. Business working hours needed to be added, the correct email, phone number, some social media engagement over there. Instagram pages needed to have eye-catchy content, CTA needed to be added. So it was like you are not creating social media pages for Google, but you have to create for your customers. So need to have them an attractive, appealing look over there as well. And we also suggested some changes on the YouTube. We also recommended adding your social channels on YouTube so people can see over here as well. And some TikTok changes were also required. Plus, the bio needs and have a professional wording, just not a website link. Speed was still an issue, and then there were other programmatic error as well. Sometimes it's an extra coding, sometimes the website needs an optimization, some extra JavaScript, and so many things. So they were also being suggested, and my developer also worked on this as well to sort out all these things. And then there was a lot of free space in the desktop variant of the track order base. So you can see over here that even the free spacing also can cause issue, because this removes the professionalism and also can cause confusion, ultimately known as misrepresentation. Because in misrepresentation, they think every confusion is a misrepresentation. And for the community, when they clicked on it, it was being redirected to about us page, which is again wrong on somewhere on the website. So we also suggested adding a newsletter plus an email subscription. So this can also increase your customers, and you can make more money through the optimizing of your landing page as well. So these were other additional changes which were being suggested. Apart from this, you can see over here that this is an approval of the shipping policy page on GMC, which we got it approved. Over here you can see over here as well that even the shipping policy page needs a manual approval. Even the refund policy page manual approval as well. You can see over here as well that this is a return policy page which needed an approval from the Google. Apart from this, you can see over here that support is also being run over here. The account was in the cool down period, and then they suggested some that the website were having vehicle issue, and which need a manual review, which we did. And after this they suggested us to do the review as well, thorough review. And I cannot show you all of the communication, but there were so many communications, so many channels were being on. And then eventually we did a review on the suggestion of the Google team. And then this is what we got it, that review of unsupported shopping content vehicles for ePulse Digi Store is complete. The requested review of unsupported shopping content has been completed, and the issue no longer appears in a merchant center account. So this is a final thing of approval done for the GMC. And I can now show you over here that the GMC is no longer suspended, and it's running, getting clicks, because they were being disapproved, so had an issue. So now you can see that going at a very good speed. This is now all fine. So this is another successful case study for Google Merchant Center restoration. So in case of your GMC is being suspended, if your Google Ads account is suspended, or in case if you need help with Google Ads audit, setup management, or in case if you want us to create a Google Shopping ads, or in case if you want us to create your landing page, you can hire me and my team through the link in the description. And we would love to work in sorting out all of these issues. Just to let you know that we are a Google partner company. I am Master Google Ads certified. So yeah, thank you for watching, and make sure to subscribe to our channel as well. And you can hire us again through the link in the description. So lastly, again, it's a teamwork, so credit to the team as well. Take care and bye bye.